tongue twisted today.
Okay.
Not usually like this, but you know how it is, ladies. That time.
Yeah.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
So it makes me go a bit goula as well as.
That means it's just before dinner time for those of you that don't know.
Indeed,
And then we had we had to be a bit more serious at the beginning, because as you know, the whole world knows 2 of the suspects have finally been put away in jail, although I don't think their sentences were reflective of the crime that took place. We're talking about the Stephen Lawrence case. We just had the wonderful Lee Jasper. We've also had Lorna G in the studio. We spoke to several callers. And before we get started about what you lovely songstress have joined us for today, what were your verdicts and opinions on what's taken place the last 18 years? I mean...
I think for me, there was a sense of relief that at last something had happened. You know, like you said, the verdicts in terms of their sentences don't reflect at all the crime that they committed, but at least for the Lawrence family there is some element of closure, and they can now actually, you know, grieve for the loss of their loved one, of Stephen. You know, I can't begin to imagine what it must be like, you know, 18 years up against a system systematically not designed to support you in the first instance, and then, you know, having to go through all of the different obstacles that they went through, and sometimes it not actually coming to any fruition, but yet, you know, the family, Doreen in particular, found some level of endurance to maintain and to continue her fight for justice. And for that, I totally and utterly commend her. You know, it's, it's time.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. And, gosh, justice is a thing that we should all have and we don't get automatically. And this kind of brings us on to what you lovely ladies are also campaigning for. Haiti is one of those places that I've always loved, you know. I always had a spiritual connection to Haiti, and not for the obvious reasons.
Who's that, Wycliffe?
Well, yeah, well, I'm going to marry Wycliffe one day.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to get divorced first.
No, yeah, I know. But can I just say, he said
Sorry.
I'm beautiful.
He did. He said she was beautiful. I was there. I saw it. And it's actually on YouTube, Jan.
I'm just letting you know that, lady.
But he told me that the week before. He said I was beautiful the week before.
Well, that's cool, because we could both be beautiful.
But I'm not being wife number 2 or 3.
But you didn't Zumba with him.
Okay.
And that's the difference.
Okay, so
You
that's
say
why.
that.
No, you have one up
I
on me.
Zumba.
Absolutely.
I shaped the booty.
Easy.
Shaped.
Sounded a bit passionate
You're
there.
thinking, what are you talking about? Well, hey, Haiti, San Salvador, I always remember that. Christopher Columbus lied. But anyway, there were 3 main islands that he named, and one of them was San Salvador, that then became later to Haiti and Dominican Republic. And I always remember this in school, and, you know, Haiti was the first revolution. That is where the slaves rebelled from the beginning. And ever since then, the sanctions have been put in place where they could never, ever, ever be on an equal playing field as the rest of the world, as the rest of the islands. And the nation has suffered ever since. And one incident, one catastrophe, whatever, it's just gone strategically year in, year out, century in, century out. And 2 years ago we heard the devastating news that an earthquake hit Haiti and just demolished what was ever left of that. I think it's a very spiritual place in the Western Hemisphere. I've never been myself. It's one of my dreams. But I know many people that have gone, and it's one of those places that you have to go to see for yourself, because there's so many different types of propaganda that plague the nation, that plague the citizens of Haiti, that we think of them as this alienated place, don't we? And it couldn't be further away from the truth. And I suppose Haiti became in the conscious minds of many of us because of the earthquake. And it's fantastic that you wonderful women are still making sure it stays in the conscious minds of the world. So tell us, what are you doing? What are you celebrating? I know it's the 2nd year anniversary, as I said, of the big earthquake. I understand on Wednesday, the 11th of January. Hey, that's
this week.
Yes.
Day after tomorrow.
I'm telling
Yes.
you.
Yeah,
So
people
I
who
might
need to get down.
I might get my Long Island iced tea quicker than what I thought.
Yeah, that's right. Countdown.
Haitian men are eye candy, you know. I'm just going to say it because one of my resolutions is I might get married this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Putting it
I
out
like
there.
that. I might get
Yeah,
married.
if not, I'm doing
it
the
doesn't
back.
matter who. I just might
Yeah,
get
if not, I'm
married.
doing the backup plan like Jennifer Lopez. Have you seen that film?
That just came out of left field.
You know what, ladies? I'm a bit loony today. I just took some pills that I was warned. Don't
Very
take
open.
them.
You're just open.
But I'm always open. With me, you know what? Most people don't get this. I'm probably the most straight up person you're going to meet in the showbiz in that sense. Because what you see of me is what you get.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not one of those fakers. No. Am I, Quadge?
No, you're not. You're
No,
straight to the
not.
point.
Yeah, and I mean it.
Can I be
Backup
straight to
plan.
the point?
I told my mum I'm going to do a backup plan.
But
soon.
Jan, can I be straight to the
Yes,
point?
baby,
Enough
yeah.
people don't need to leave at 5
Oh,
o'clock.
right. I'm just
All right.
excited that I
All
can
right.
talk to somebody. I haven't spoken on the radio for weeks. Okay, I was with cows last week in Yorkshire.
Do that after
Anyway,
5.
tell me, what is happening at Plan B?
Well, that plan